Good morning, dear viewer. Welcome to English speaking practice class. How are you doing? I am perfectly fine, dear. Today, our topic of discussion is traditional education versus online education. I have chosen this topic because nowadays everything is rapidly changing and becoming online, either it is technology, commerce, or even education. Most importantly, in COVID 19 times, we have seen drastic paradigm shifts in every field of life. Everything is now shifting in the online space, so, like education. Actually, education is a significant pillar of life because it allows people to explore and learn different things. Somehow, I believe that the traditional way of learning is an active learning. Children collaborate and interact with each other, which is very good for mental and social abilities. Yes, I agree with this, but one cannot deny the benefits and advantages of traditional learning. You can learn social skills, collaborate with students in real time, and it is physical that can benefit a student's college life is having contact with the teacher, professors, and instructors. With online learning, the options are limited. Technology has become the key to a new world of education. The reality is that because of technology, the world we live in today is much different than the time just 20 years ago. But somehow, it is better to remain traditional than excessive use of technology in every field of life. As far as in my observations as a teacher, traditional classroom teaching environment increases interaction, provide a conducive environment, encourages a high level of competence among students. The social environment at a traditional school is perfect to build a child's character and personality. Teachers play a pivotal role in instilling discipline and providing a sense of directions to students in a traditional learning environment.
और उनमें से पेपर नहीं आए सारे आपने लिखवाए भी थे वो सब जन से अभी रिवाइज करें मैंने भी सुनने हैं मैं इसमें अटेंडेंस भी ले लूँ मोहम्मद नासिक हाफिज मोहम्मद उमैर दनियाल दनियाल बेटा तुम्हें
ओए कौन कर
ये कर सर लिख कर सकते हैं आइंदा किसी की भी
Dear viewer, child safety is the first major challenge in online classroom environment among parents and schools. Cyberbullying and cybercrimes are on the rise and the students are soft targets. Online classrooms lack constant supervision of a teacher and the students do not have the same level of discipline and direction that is required to learn in a virtual classroom environment.
लिखवाए भी थे वो सब जन से अभी रिवाइज करें मैंने भी सुनने हैं मैं इसमें अटेंडेंस भी ले लूँ मोहम्मद नासिर हाफिज मोहम्मद उमैर दनियाल दनियाल बेटा तुम्हें
ओए कौन कर रहा
ये कर आइंदा किसी की भी आवाज़ आई ना मैंने नहीं किया सुने
Online environment has focused on digital content, however, it lacks emphasis on the importance of learning aspects. Whereas the traditional environment focuses on content and providing knowledge in real time by helping materials and guidance. Many researchers concluded that online learning can be tedious for most of the students due to lack of self-discipline. Teachers also face the challenge of engaging students and the usage of educational applications. Whereas traditional classroom encourages a closer relationship of student with the teachers. Most students consider the traditional classroom environment beneficial for learning because they can interact with teachers and their classmates. The learning atmosphere of the traditional classroom helps them to stay focused and keep them motivated. Unlike virtual classrooms, as we are living in a developing country, some students don't have access to technological devices, so online classes are out of the question. Yes, it is clear that most of the students don't have many facilities and access to technologies. We need some time to understand, interact, and be experts on this. It will take some time. But online learning also lacks some features like face to face interaction. Not all major subjects are available, increased responsibility, and lack of accreditation. Yes, you are right. But a good solution to this would be to give the students plenty of breaks from the screen to refresh their mind and their body. With the rise of online education platforms, many hindrances and disadvantages were seen in this respect, like inability to focus on screens, technology issue sense of isolation, no proper teacher training, and many more. Many parents are concerned about the health hazards of having their children spend so many time and so many hours staring at screens. Yes, this is logically proven that online learning is helping students and learning across the world. In Pakistan, most of the students attended these online classes and find these rough, boring, and unattractive. Moreover, no supervision was detected by teachers and management staff. Yes, I agree with you, we are not fully prepared. This is a valid point. Dear, as the most popular method of education is traditional education has proven its efficiency over the years. Its main aspects are the reasons why many families opt for this to educate their children. Yes, this is the perfect idea. Both of these learning methods are extremely good. Government and education policy makers should develop new laws and policies which will address both learning methods. The global COVID 19 pandemic has triggered new ways of conducting the teaching and learning processes. It is really good. And I am convinced that you have convinced me about the importance and the significance of online learning. Absolutely. Now, finally, you agree with me. Yes, we should take benefits from both methods of learning. In the end, I want to say that it is good to use both learning methods. Online education has some pros and cons, whereas traditional education, we should focus on to improve flaws in both methods and improve learning. It was an informative dialogue. We should work more on these type of educational and informative talk.